Welcome back. This is Rito here with another Terraria Journey's End showcase video. Today we are going to be looking at the changes to the Blood Moon event. There's a lot of cool stuff, including a mini boss, new drops, and all sorts of cool things. I built a new pond right beside my base because a lot of the things that occur during the Blood Moon are related to fishing. So let me just show you a couple things right off the bat. So there's now a way to summon the Blood Moon, which is really awesome. It's using the Bloody Tear, which I have right here. I've got 2 Bloody Tears. You can find these from the Wandering Eye Fish during a Blood Moon, the Zombie Mermaid, the Blood Zombie, Drippler, Clown, Bloody Eel, Dreadnautilus. You can find it from a lot of different things. So basically all of the enemies have a chance to drop this. Some have a higher chance than others. So it's already nighttime, so we can go ahead and use this tier, and we can summon a Blood Moon. And this is pretty sweet. I'm very glad they've added a way to summon a Blood Moon so you don't have to wait around for it, especially since there's so many cool things you can do with a Blood Moon now. So in order to find some of these new enemies, you need to be in hard mode, and it's best to use the Chum Caster. The Chum Caster you can get from the Wandering Eye Fishes and the Zombie Mermen. So let's go ahead and use it right here. And what this will do is it'll give us a chance to spawn some of the new monsters and mini-boss from the Blood Moon event. So we can also get some other new items like the rock lobster and stuff. So it's pretty sweet. Another thing we can do is use a Chum Bucket. And some of the enemies during the Blood Moon will drop these Chum Buckets. And if you use 3 of them, it will boost the fishing power and give us a better chance of finding something cool. So I'm going to go ahead and fish for a little bit and we'll see what we can find. Okay, so we just found a Wandering Eye Fish. Let's go ahead and kill it, see what we get. In that case, we didn't get anything, but you can find some cool stuff off of those. Oh, and we just got a Zombie Merman. So let's go kill him, and we got some more Chum Buckets. So I think our current chums are still active. Oh, and we got the Nautilus just there. Sweet. So let's see what attacks it does. It just shot a bunch of stuff at us and lunged at us. Oh, this is pretty sweet. I don't want to kill it just yet. I want to see kind of what it does here. So it shoots a bunch of blood, or whatever these projectiles are, and then it spins around kind of like a balloon that just got popped. And shoots more projectiles. This is pretty sweet. When it goes and lunges, it actually is pretty precise and really homes in on you. So you're going to have to be pretty careful if you fight this early hard mode. And that's when you can originally fight this enemy. Oh, and it summons little squids to go along with it. Let's go take a look at those squids, or did they fly away? Oh no, here they are. There's the squids. Pretty sweet. Little blood squids. Oh, and he's after me again. So let's head back to the ground. Whoa, raining down blood. That's kind of creepy. And where did he go? So unfortunately, I think when we went down to the ground, it had been so high up in the air that it despawned. So definitely be careful when you're fighting him, because you don't want him to despawn like I just had him do. Well, after a little nap, it is nighttime again, and let's go back to the pond and fish up another one of those Nautilus. Okay, well, we just turned on the Blood Moon again, and let's get fishing. Nice! This is a Hemogoblin Shark, and I was wanting to catch one of these. Let's see what it drops. Well, it's cool to see it swim. It's kind of a strong enemy. Taking a few hits here. And it dropped Chum Buckets. I definitely want to get the Nautilus again, and I think we've seen all of its attacks. Oh, there we go. So now we can kill the Nautilus. It shoots, it chases, and then it summons those squids. So those are the main attacks, and it kind of rotates between those. And there we go. We got the Sanguine Staff. This one right here. So this is really cool. It summons a glowing bat and attacks the enemies. I really like this summon. And it's pretty aggressive. It's kind of weird that it comes back to us so much. And the last thing I want to catch is an eel, and then we can take a look at all the different weapons that you can get from this event. There we go. We got an eel. It's very similar to a wyvern, and it's pretty cool looking. Kind of a bloody looking eel here. And let's go ahead and kill it, see if it drops anything. That one doesn't look like it dropped anything, but it's good to see the enemy. So let's take a look at the different items that you can acquire from this event. If you farm this event a bunch, you're going to get some of these weapons. The first is the Sanguine Staff, which we've got going right now. It's the summon. And then the other is extremely rare. It's the Blood Thorn, which you can get from the Goblin. It's pretty sweet. It creates like these spikes from the ground. I really like this. And let's take a look at the Blood Thorn tooltip really quick. It does 41 magic damage, 11% critical strike chance, very fast speed, extremely weak knockback, uses 18 mana, summons Blood Thorns from the ground. And then we have the Drippler Crippler, and that's got 220 melee damage, 39% critical strike chance, very low speed, very strong knockback. And let's go ahead and try this out. Whoa! So when you shoot it, it actually throws the ball. So that's really cool. Yeah, so you can throw lots of these by attacking quickly. This is pretty powerful. Good for like crowd control and stuff. Now let's take a look at the next one, which is the axe. And this is the final one. And it's a pretty decent axe. And let's make sure it can chop down trees like an axe should. Yep. So it's a tool and it does some good damage. Of all the weapons you can get from this, I would say the one you get from the Blood Eel is actually probably the best. It's so powerful. It's definitely going to be something I want to try farming up in the melee playthrough I just started. We're doing a master mode melee playthrough. And yeah, it's going to be a really good melee weapon, I think, for early hard mode. So that concludes our video on the new updates to the Blood Moon. I'm really excited about the new mini-boss and all of the new weapons that you can get from this awesome event. And I'm really glad that they added a spawn. I think that was a great call and a quality of life improvement for sure. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. I also just started a new playthrough. We are doing a melee only playthrough on Master Mode. And we're going to be doing all the new Journey's End stuff, so definitely go check it out if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.